center, 17 tall, number 19, at the small forward position, at 6'6" number 9, at guard, 6'2", number 5, the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 3, Brandon Ingram. The head coach for your Toronto Raptors is Darko Koyakowicz. One more time, fans, let's give it up for your Toronto Raptors!
And the starting lineup for the Nets. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Etienne in at the point. And for Toronto, Dick and Barrett are the 2 of the 3. Jakob Poeltl out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's quickly in at the 1. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's quickly. And the shot's good.
That's about activity, determination, quickly finishing strong.
Red hot passes to Claxton. Over Ingram. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Pass to Dick. Rejected by Claxton. Here's Red Hot. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
With the step back. Now here's Dick. Puts up a 3. Claxton with a rebound. And stolen by Dick. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Barrett from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Here's Thomas for 3. Rebound, Toronto. Right side, Dick. Sinks that one from the post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
Quickly with a screen on Thomas. Here's Dick. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Thomas, that's good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Ingram. Shoots from the baseline. Offensive rebound.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
The 3 is up. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Raptors trail by 5. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. Number 1, the Nets.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
Pirtle with the ball. He's guarded by Claxton. On the wing, Porter. Here's Etienne, guarded by Quickly, and he comes up with a bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
For Toronto, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And here's Ingram outside. He buries it from 3.
The crafty play there by Ingram, using the pull-up jumper to beat the defense.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Ingram. 11 points for him last game against Washington. Pirtle with the bucket.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Here's Red Hot. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Barrett. To the middle. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barrett.
The hand in the face does nothing to distract Jakob Pirtle. How about the size, the strength? Going to be hard to block this guy's shot.
Porter gets the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Ingram. To the inside. Barrett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's coming with force. RJ Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And he dunks it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 4. Toronto passing it around. Dick finds Ingram. The 3 is up. Porter pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you select your best move. Let's go. You're off beat.
So the Nets making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Let's see some of the numbers here for Cam Thomas.
Number 14, Terrence Mann.
Raptors trail by 6. Quickly with the ball. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Back to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Porter from outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Nets leading by 9. On the wing, Porter. And the Nets, another 3.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. They set a pick. Outside Ingram. Launches a 3. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Porter. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Porter's got 13 now.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Outside Ingram. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Ingram.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And Claxton throws it down.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Quickly. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Barrett can't hit. Nets leading by 16. Pass to Thomas. Shoots. And there's another one from Brooklyn.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
The Raptors shooting right around 42% in the first. Outside Barrett. Launches it. And it's Dick. That time on the assist by Barrett. Dick's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
A first-round pick in 2023. Grady Dick took a huge step forward in year 2, Doris.
Oh, he sure did, B.A. Nearly doubles his scoring average. And I think you can trace that directly to the conditioning that he put in the offseason. It shocks a lot of guys when they are early in their career how much conditioning it takes to endure the length of an NBA season. And Grady put in the work.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
You know what time it is, everybody? Time to make some noise and show some serious love to your Raptors. Why,
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Brooklyn also changing it up. Sharp comes in for Claxton, and Williams is subbed in for Porter Jr. Nets leading by 15. Here's Red Hot. Count that bucket. Red Hot's got 15 points.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Pass to Abaji. Charity stripe shot. Red Hot pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Drops in the 3. He has 7.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Here's Abaji. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Kept alive. Mamukelashvili. And he converts the layup.
They love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Here's Thomas driving inside.
Oh my goodness, how special a finish was that? Go ahead, Cam Thomas.
Here's Shed. Out left to the wing. Here's Mobo. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Brooklyn out in front, running away with this one. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the floor for the Nets, Terrence Mann is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Williams, then there's Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the 4. Now here's Sharp. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Thomas for three. Sinks it from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Raptors shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Mobo. There's the three. Williams grabs the board.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Cam Thomas is not the guy you want to open a lane to the rim because he will seize on that opportunity.
And Toronto has possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Here's Mamukelashvili, guarded by Sharp. Clock at 6. Here's Abaji. Off target from outside.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Williams from long range. Nails it from 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Looking to win the run. Knocks down the long J. Shed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Man, misses. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Shed. 5 points in the game. And he's off from 17. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And some changes here for the Raptors. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Mobo. R.J. Barrett comes in for Abaji. And it's Dick in for Walter. Now here's Sharp. Still without a bucket. And the Nets miss again. Inside, here's Mamukelashvili. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Good work there as it goes.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The shot won't fall.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Thomas misses. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Down low. Pass to Shed. Toronto passing it around. Here's Mamukelashvili. Wilson grabs the board.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Oh, got that one up quick. Thomas has got 19 points.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Shed. Now here's Ingram. Goes up from the block. Wilson grabs the board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The 3 ball. Second chance shot. Sharp, no good. The Raptors shooting just 38% in this quarter. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Outside man. Back to Sharp. It's Thomas on the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that one's good. Ingram.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Nets leading by 23. And here's Thomas from the arc. Offensive board. Here's Sharp. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
The lead passes on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Raptors with some changes. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Mamukelashvili. And quickly subbed in for Shed. And it's in there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Outside Dick, no one near him. And it's Toronto with another.
Well, and this is what makes Grady Dick so valuable, right? The ability to create space with his shooting. He is shot ready on the catch.
To the paint. Here's Etienne. Soft touch off the glass.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And the shot goes down. Dick's got 11 points.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Shots good by Red Hot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Quickly. Gets the three to fall. He's got 5.
Well, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. There's a minute 59 left in the second period. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Etienne. And they recover it. Porter, the pass to Claxton. Here's Red Hot. 5 on the clock. Etienne. That three's off the mark. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Back to Ingram. From 13, Brooklyn pulls it in. Red Hot's got 4 rebounds now. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The Raptors shooting a solid 47%. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, "As a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters." Back to you.
Playing with purpose. Ali, appreciate the report. Now here's Williams. 9 points in his last outing. Fires the 3. Red Hot can't get it to go.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
And the shot goes in.
Listen, we know Grady Dick is looking to shoot the basketball, but show him a better option, and he goes on time and on target.
Takes it.
Oh! Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. The Raptors shooting really well here in the second quarter, 54%. Here's Ingram, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 15.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks. You need to bring a lot of help to stop him.
Man, with his elevation, he might just rise above it anyway. Puts up a deep three. Not going to go that time. And so it's Brooklyn. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Drop. They're thinking about the shot. You are so close. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome. They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
Some great options in there.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, the Nets' shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Dick and Barrett are the 2 and the 3. Brandon Ingram out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's quickly in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Well, the Raptors shooting the ball at 48% so far. They get it back. Poeltl. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Dick. Pass to Quickly, and here's Poeltl. Some solid defense from Claxton. Here's Red Hot. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Here's Dick. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Listen, this is about what the defense concedes. If you're going to give up the mid-range to Grady Dick, he will seize the opportunity.
Drains the triple. Porter's got 16 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Dick. He's got 13. On target from about 13 feet. 15 points in the game.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Thomas outside. Red Hot passes to Thomas. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Etienne, no good.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And it's Dick on the attack, and that one is stuffed right through.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Boy, his scoring has been a huge part of their success here. But this is not new, right? We come to expect this every night.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Timeout called, the Raptors.
Timeout. Start it. Fans, we need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew.
And looking at the 2K leaderboard now, here are the 2 guards who have been shooting the lights out over the last 10 games. You take a look at Dick. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage. And, of course, Cam Thomas, another guy who is a reliable option beyond the arc.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Outside Barrett, jacks up a 3, connects from downtown. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, that comfort level from three-point territory, that is something R.J. Barrett's continued to work on.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Claxton, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Give him 8.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Quickly outside. Back to Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Now Grady Dick from the arc. Red Hot pulls it in. Red Hot's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Ingram. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, hard-nosed play from Ingram. Getting in tight and forcing the defender into a mistake.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Outside Ingram. Outside Barrett. Fires from deep. Red Hot pulls it in. Brooklyn's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Thomas for 3. Birtle grabs a miss. Birtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Will grant for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Here's Ingram, rejected by Claxton.
This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And Etienne gets it to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's quickly. Barrett with it. Now Porter defending. Left side Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to quickly. Fires the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Fires in the triple.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Pirtle. 6 points for him. Here's Dick. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got rebound number 11. Here's Etienne. To the right side. Here's Red Hot. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Barrett finds Ingram. Will it go? Barrett can't hit. Now the Nets with it. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
The shot by Pirtle, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pirtle. And he gets that one. 8 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Well, that's the unselfish play right there. They are very comfortable letting quickly run the offense.
Red Hot passes to Claxton. Over Pirtle. Off the left rim and out. The Raptors shooting about 42% in the third. Quickly from outside. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 5 assists tonight. Porter looks it over. From outside the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now here's Ingram, tightly guarded. Tries to break his ice. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Here's Thomas for 3. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Well, the Raptors shooting the ball at 48% so far. Ingram, the pass to Dick, goes up on the wing. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Dick, wide open, and that one drops. Dick's got 11 points here in the second half.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Now here's Ingram. He's closely guarded. Picked by Pirtle. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Brooklyn making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for the Nets. They've got Terrence Mann. He's out there with Traore. Williams is out there with Sharp. And it's Wilson in at the power forward. Here's Shed. Here's Ingram. Pass to Shed. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Traore. So it's Brooklyn now. Wilson passes to Williams. Down low. Here's Sharp. The layup off target.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Ingram on the wing. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Greg?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. With teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Hits a three-pointer.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Outside man, pass to Williams. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
From 13, and it's Shed missing. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. It's stolen by Ingram. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. To the inside, here's Walter. Ingram, the pass to Poeltl. Toronto passing it around. Shed gets an open look and hits it.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Outside, Williams. Here's Mann. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Great open look there.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Brooklyn has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tries it from 16. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Mann. The putback. Here's Clowney. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work. And it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Boy, quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
Here's Highsmith. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Outside Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And stolen by Barrett. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Here's Clowney. Misses from close range. Outside Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Outside, Williams. Here's Mann. The three-pointer off the mark. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Quickly. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Quickly's gotten 4 this quarter.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Ingram up top. Dick's got space. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Yeah, Grady Dick having a major impact here. He's been aggressive since the outset.
Brooklyn shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Clowney, good.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
The Raptors shooting 52% from the floor so far. The 3, Barrett. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Rebounded by Ingram.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
The 3, Barrett. That shot missing.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Williams. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Mann. 4-3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ingram's got rebound number 8 now. On the wing quickly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Quickly's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, after making 1-3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
It's stolen by Ingram. Pass to Dick. Down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Dick. And that's 12 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Left side Sharp. 19-footer. It's rebounded by Dick.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up. Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And it's Highsmith missing. And so here is Toronto. Ingram with the ball. And it's Mann picking him up. It's good. Ingram's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's a nice-looking jump shot. Ingram has shortened his motion since entering the league, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Clowney. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Clowney's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. The drive by Ingram. Great D that time from Mann. Well, the Nets shooting about 32% during this 4th. Clowney. That one's off. Still out of sync. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Red Hot.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Quickly with the ball. Now Sharp defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
IQ is fearless, baby. Absorbs the foul and continues on his way.
So the Nets making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
The 10th pick in 2021. Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
BA, I think you can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision-making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
And here are the Nets now. Pass to Highsmith. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Outside Barrett. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew,